What's up, y'all? It's your girl X Jazz, and I'm here with the hood therapist Rich Dollars. This is session 103. Today's session is sponsored by 1212. We officially saying goodbye to damaged hair forever.
Forever. Anyway, what we talking about today, Cuzzy?
We talking about when kids are involved.
Ooh, I know you love the kids.
Richard, stop. I don't got no kids.
No, you love the kids.
This nigga always being nasty. Anyway, y'all. So we getting into a lot of things with kids. What you think we should touch on?
I think we should do.
I think we should do everything.
Yeah, I feel like we might as well go like all, cause there's different angles of when kids involved. So you got like, would you date somebody with kids?
Yeah.
If somebody have a kid on you.
How long until a person meets your kids?
How long until a person meets your kids? Can you date somebody with kids? Yeah. So we're gonna touch on stuff like that.
Okay.
But the first is gonna be can you date somebody with kids?
Okay.
I be hearing people say all the time, "Oh, I can't date nobody with kids," and yada yada yada. My first kid got to be your first kid, and I feel like that's not fair. I don't feel like we should discriminate against people for having kids solely on the fact that they have a kid. I feel like if we're gonna discriminate and say we're not dating people with kids, it should be more so like how they treat their kids. Like if I'm on the phone with Shorty, we busting up, we boot loving, and she like, sit the fuck down, sit the fuck down. Why you keep talking? You see me on the phone, pussy. Yeah, I can't date you.
No,
you
gotta go.
Because you gotta also understand that having a kid or dating somebody that got a kid or whatever, you get a preview of how they mother or how they father. So, or I'm gonna ask you this: would you date somebody who don't got kids and you don't know if you're gonna be a great father, or would you date somebody that has one kid and he's a awesome, magnificent father? Which one would you choose?
I would take the awesome father.
Right? Because you get a preview like, all right, if I had this nigga kid, he don't even got deadbeat in him to even, you get what I'm saying? So
he's just going to follow up as he's doing with the first kid.
So accept the preview. So if somebody got a kid, accept the preview. Don't discriminate against nobody because, they got kids, because you might fuck with somebody that don't got no kids, and it's the reason why he ain't got no kids.
Everybody keep aborting him because his attitude sucks. He beating them in the head. He already bad with his nieces and nephews, dragging them down the street.
That's what I'm saying. No. But he ain't got no kids. So outside looking in, it sound cool to say, my first guy be here first. None of that really matters. I feel like when it comes to kids, you don't discriminate against nobody because they had them. A lot of people don't look at kids as accidents or, because they could have aborted them.
Yeah, sure.
And if they got kids, at least they pussy good. You know what I'm saying? Because think about
always
it.
On some shit.
All right, if you ain't got at least 3 abortions or at least 1 kid, your pussy trash. Because at some point, if your pussy good, a nigga can't pull out. He all in your shit. If you ain't got no kids, a nigga's not dumping in you.
Nigga, I don't got no kids.
Then read it between the lines.
So more than after don't count.
That count as an abortion.
That's semi. Okay.
But only thing is though, if your pussy really good, a nigga ain't gonna tell you he nutted than you. You gotta figure that shit out. So a morning after pill gonna be late, cause you gonna find out 2 weeks later when the period don't come on. Like, hey Malcolm,
nah,
I know you ain't just. Yes, I did. Niggas know what they be doing.
Irritating.
Niggas know because niggas be thinking like, if I get this bitch pregnant, she mine forever. But in reality, a baby don't keep the man, and the baby don't keep the mom either.
Sure don't keep the mom. They running out too. They running away like slaves too. That's crazy.
As soon as they had a goddamn baby, they out partying. They don't give a fuck about that. Like, this new generation is so wild. Like, it's scary. It's no time to mourn. There's no time to be mad or sad. Like, they get right to like, he ain't want to be there. Okay.
Me either. So nobody did.
And then they go find him. And then they go find him a motherfucking a Russell Wilson, then it's the problem and shit like that. But
But my question to you is: do you think that people say they don't want to date somebody with kids if they already have kids because they feel like it's too much pressure? Like they don't want the extra, like they don't want to deal with their own kids anyway. And then no, I'm just saying. And then you add on 2 more. It's like a lot. I think it's a lot of pressure.
I mean, but it do sound kind of stupid for you to say I can't date nobody with kids and you got kids.
Motherfuckers don't want to deal with their own kid, Rich.
Yeah.
So if you bring in,
them. But my thing is, I feel as though that scenario is a little bit more difficult than just I don't date people with kids and you don't got them, because it's like, all right, you got 2 kids, right? And you parent one way. And then you're going to meet somebody that got kids and they parent one way.
Yeah.
And then you're under one household. 2 different types of styles, 4 different types of kids. It do get more frustrating because of the headache. So that way I understand, like, I can't date nobody, that has as many kids as I do. But at some point, what if somebody said, well, I don't want to date nobody with kids and you got kids? So it's not fair. I feel like you should solely date somebody on how they make you feel.
Right.
The baggage, everybody got baggage, right? So I like to say, if everybody got baggage, I would rather know what's in your baggage than to not know.
Right.
So the fact that you got 2 kids, that's your baggage. But I know that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta accept the baggage that people is showing you because I respect it.
Okay.
You know, it ain't like you hiding your kids, then I find out you got them. That's a smack in the face, but that's how it is. So I'm going to always take my chances on people who already been through something who haven't. Because you can't qualify or speak on something that you're not.
You haven't experienced.
You haven't experienced, or not even just experienced, nobody close to you experienced. You get what I'm saying? So if you got 2 kids, okay, you got 2 kids and I know that. But I'm judging you based off how you make me feel. So if you got 2 kids, right, hear me out. You don't really know the person really got kids if they don't post them or not. So let's say you don't know when you just talking and y'all vibing, because you know you can't deny the vibe. I'm sorry,
Can't
wrong
deny
camera.
the vibes.
You can't deny the vibes, right? So then you can't deny the vibes. Y'all chilling, smoking the hookah, the mint flavor. You know it's pulling all crazy. You know what I mean? It's pulling all crazy. You got the motherfucking Don Julio 1942 all that.
It's the vibes.
It's vibes, right? And y'all chilling. She opening up to you, talking about how she want to be this. She going to school for criminal law, and you telling her how you about to buy the block. Whatever y'all going to talk about, right?
Okay.
Y'all wind up fucking. Y'all wind up feeling each other, right?
Okay.
You know, it been like a couple days or whatever. And she like, yeah, well, you know, I got a kid. I don't feel like you should start acting different, or that should change how you feel about somebody when you just was vibing with them because they was, you know what I mean, they was genuine. Kids don't take away from your character.
No.
Kids don't make you less of a person or less of anything. You know what I'm saying? A bad bitch with no kids is the same thing as a bad bitch with kids. The kids don't take away nothing from you. You get what I'm saying? Me personally, I love kids though. I just won't mess with a chick. Like when I say I don't want to date a chick that got kids, it's more so because of the baby father. Like what kind of baby father you got? Like you got one of them baby fathers on that weird shit. We gonna wind up going through something.
Yes, too much.
And at that point, it's not worth it. But if you got a baby father and y'all don't be messing with each other and he don't really, then it is what it is. I feel like at that point. But I'm gonna ask you this. No. I'm gonna ask you something.
Go ahead.
Could you date somebody with kids, knowing that you don't want none?
Yeah, because I feel like I want the experience because
Wait. The experience of
a person having a kid,
Oh, okay.
just to see if it's for me or not.
Oh, you try to build your resume up. Since I want experience,
No, I'm just saying. Because I feel like how can you say that you don't? When people say that, how you say girls be saying I want my kid to be the first kid, or they don't date people with kids. I'm not gonna miss out on something good for me because a person got kids. That doesn't make sense to me.
That's my point.
Because you can meet somebody that don't have kids and they treat you like shit, and I can meet somebody with 2 or 3 kids and they still treat me like go take care of their kids, work hard.
Yeah, because you can do both. You
can do everything. It's not like because he got kids, but a lot of people that I wouldn't say selfish, but don't look into who they date and they automatically think like the kids are going to take away from them. That's how I feel like a lot of girls be like, I don't want to date a nigga with kids because they feel like you got to give your kids time and you can't get them time, or you got to find babysitters or whatever it is.
But in that case, though, I feel as though that's understandable. Yeah. Like, again, there's so many angles to attack it from. But again, that's understandable because when a dude got kids, I wouldn't say that your time is limited, but you got to understand that there's a person in this world that means more to him than you.
Right.
And that's the part that chicks don't want to take. They don't want to take the back seat. So it's like, all right, he got a kid, so the kid come first. Right. Which is true. In most cases, some niggas don't put the kid first. But we saying in most cases, the kid come first, right?
Right.
So you saying that you don't want to date anybody with kids, that's understandable. But also think like this. The moment you have a kid with somebody, you're going to love that kid and put that kid first before anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that brings me to the next topic.
Okay.
Do you feel like, I get this all the fucking time. People ask this question so many times. We about to diagnose it and break it down to the nitty gritty, right?
Okay.
Do kids hurt relationships?
I feel like you got to make the best of your situation because I don't feel like anything can hurt it unless you allow it to hurt it, for me. Because I feel like, okay, just think about this, how you said like girls don't want to date niggas with kids. Eventually, if a person has a kid, you're also going to be on the other side of that too, like the female. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say that kids mess up situations because it's all about what you make it. Like, I mean, if you're talking about time or because that's what most women feel like. The time messes it up. Like their guy can't be there for them, or they got to take care of their kids, or their kids coming over on the weekends. They can't do what they going to do. Other than that, I don't feel like why would a kid mess up a relationship unless it's baby mama drama.
So,
for me.
No, my apologies. When I asked that question, you was making it seem like I was saying like, do kids kill it? Meaning if they got kids, my fault.
Okay.
I was meaning y'all together with no kids and you don't have a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my fault. That's my fault. But I do still understand your point. You want me to answer it?
No, I feel like
Okay.
well, you have experienced that, but I think for me, I feel like your relationship will go through some challenges because if it's a brand new situation and neither one of you have kids, you can't say that nothing's going to change.
Right.
It might change for the better and it might work out, or it might not, because women go through a lot of situations when they have kids, postpartum, your body changing, you might be
Depression.
stressed, depression, and for it to be someone's first experience on both ends, that might kill a nigga vibe or it might kill her vibe. You might not feel like he's supportive, vice versa, and that can be a serious situation. You got a new human being, and neither one of you have experienced it.
But see, okay, so now I'm gonna answer. So when they say, do you feel like having kids hurt a relationship? And I'm gonna answer this with 100% honesty.
Okay.
Kids hurt the relationship. I'm gonna be real with you. Kids hurt the relationship on so many levels.
Okay.
One level being is like, you used to that person being all about you, you being all about them. Y'all loved each other. That's my favorite person. Once you have a kid, she no longer loves you more than she loved that kid. The kid comes first. She loved the kid more, which is perfectly fine. But this is something that men got to accept.
Right.
She loved that kid more than you. You get what I'm saying? So just naturally, when it comes to things, you're not her favorite person anymore. It's the kid. Not saying she'd be like, oh, I want to hang with your dad, I want to hang with you. But it's like her attention is towards the baby, which is great. I like that, in a woman to, put the kids first.
Okay.
So you got to think, like, that's one thing. You become second. When you have a kid, both parties become second now, which is understandable. You got to charge that to the game because it's what it is. Now, the part where people get caught up at and then they start breaking up and leaving is that when women have babies, they're emotional and they fighting depression and they fighting mood swings. Okay. Now, when you was dating somebody for however long you was dating them, 2 years, 3 years, you used to them being one way. When she's mad, she communicate. When he's mad, he let me know. Shit like this normal stuff, right? Okay. If you have a baby, she might not communicate with you that she got an attitude or she's going through something. She's trying to figure it out, and then it wind up getting worse than what it is. Okay. So now she's snapping on you more. She talking to you even nastier now. But again, she just going through her emotions. So she talking to you different. She not being understanding. She not being logical. She got the baby all the time. She's overwhelmed. So her energy that she used to put towards making you happy and probably fucking you and all that stuff, it kind of goes away for a moment. That goes on the back burner. A lot of dudes not used to that. Right. So some dudes gonna be like, all right, well, I understand, but I'm a cheat. Some dudes be like, I don't understand what the fuck is going on. She got me fucked up. Who she talking to? I'm out. Right. And some dudes, be like, well, she just had my kids. She going through her stuff. I'm going to stick it out. But the only thing is, females who do have kids, I'm not telling you not to feel away, but just be mindful that we can't have kids. So we would never experience how you feel for having a kid. So don't blame a man for not understanding. How can you blame somebody for not understanding when they would never go through that? A man will never give birth. Right. So he's not going to understand, like, okay, calm down. She had a baby. No, some niggas don't channel that. So having a baby does hurt a relationship because you become second. You got to deal with her extraordinary emotions, and then you got a nigga who probably want to be outside and do this, and you stuck with the baby, so that brings attitudes, and then you don't want to be nagging, so you keep it to yourself, and then it blows up. All types of stuff channels into do a kid hurt relationship. And I say hurt, I don't say like make y'all break up. It hurt. It's a bump in the road.
It's a transition.
Yeah, it's a transition. Unless y'all married and.
That's the transition
like that.
too.
Yeah,
so what do you feel, people that may not be married, that may not think to stick it out, what do you think could break that curse? Like what would be, that you just had a new baby, what would be your advice to like keep the relationship going? Because you said it could break a situation, it could hurt a situation. What keeps you level-headed? I
feel as though, I tell I just had a baby like you just said, so I tell myself all the time, it's going to be better days, you know. Every day not going to be good, and I can understand that part because I have good and bad days. I don't understand the part about having the kids, but it's going to rain some days. You're going to get 65-degree days, and you're going to get 95-degree days. But you got to accept all of them. Why? Because you can't control the weather. You get what I'm saying? So you got to weather that storm. You put the baby in her to begin with. This is the only thing that you should be understanding. Well, I impregnated her. Right. So it's our problem. She didn't just wake up pregnant. You get what I'm saying? So that's keep me level-headed that I got her pregnant. She had the baby for me. Her body not might be the same for me. Okay. So the last thing I'm trying to do is to just leave her like that with a 2-month old baby or whatever. that's not fair. You get what I'm saying? So men out there who just had kids, you got to be strong for the you just got to be super strong and just get past that period where it's rough, because it's going to get sunny again. Look at it like what baby is the winter time.
Okay.
And then after, that it becomes the sun. Yeah, it becomes spring and the summer. So that's my advice, is just to stick it out. Stop being so quick to leave. The easiest thing for you to do is to leave. But think about what you're really doing. You breaking up a house home, and you forcing somebody that probably never had a kid to raise a baby by themselves.
Yeah.
With mood swings or depression, or they be tired. They might kill that baby.
Yeah, or themselves, or both.
Yeah, it be times where I gotta call Vash and be like, yo, you all right, what's up? What are you doing? Just to make sure you ain't at that breaking point. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the dads still got to go outside. Yeah. We can't be in the house all day with you. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be some point where you got the baby by yourself.
Yeah.
But, you got to check on the kids to make sure everything cool, because you'll be surprised how many babies die because of moms. I forget what it's called.
Postpartum?
That postpartum is real. It is serious. You will catch your girl just crying. One time, right? One time.
Not funny.
I'm in the kitchen, right? And I'm cooking, but I didn't make her nothing to eat because I assumed she ate. She was woke before me, right? I'm cooking. I'm eating my food at the table, and she on the couch watching TV. So I didn't sit on the couch next to her, and she just crying. So I'm like, what the hell is she crying? I'm like, yo.
So you confused.
You was hungry? And she like, no, I wasn't hungry. She's like, no, I wasn't hungry. I said, so why did you cry? What happened? What did I do? She said, no, I'm not even crying. I'm not, like, I'm fine. Like, I'm really, and at that point I knew that the mood swings be real, because she wasn't sad. She probably was regular, but she was crying like if she was sad. That's the mixed emotion. And she was like, no, I'm really not even crying. Like, I'm not mad. You mad at me for something? You didn't even do anything. I'm not mad. I just shut out. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. You get what I'm saying? And that's just how,
So you just feel like it's a team effort when it comes to having
and you
your
gotta
first
pass
baby,
the ball.
or
yes,
okay.
And I got a kid already.
Right.
So it's even harder for me because I got to deal with this 4-year-old and then a new. So it's difficult for me. So but that's how I feel about if kids kill relationships. To sum it up into simplest form, it's a bump in the road, and it does hurt, but only the strong survive. The easiest thing for you to do is to leave.
That's true. So
or if you're gonna leave, wait till the baby a little older so you can get the baby. Because you got to also think, if you leave her with a 2-month. When you want to see your kid, you don't want to have a 2-month over your own separate house, got to take care of 2 months is getting breastfed. So if you really want to get out of that situation, you're going to have to wait till the baby like 2. So now if I go get him, he a functioning child. So like he can eat, tell me what he want to eat. I can boom, you cool. Don't break up with her while she got a newborn, because then you can't see the baby. Well, that's how I feel. I'm just being real.
He's nuts. Anyway.
I'm just being real.
So how long do you feel like, if you're dealing with somebody, they should be able to meet your kid? What's the time frame?
That's a good ass question.
That was
That's all. I got some more on that. Hold on.
Okay. This boy is sick.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Be real.
It's not even a time frame for when somebody should see, meet, or talk to your kids. It's not a time frame, because you can't put a time on nothing, because you can't. Which one is it? This one. You can't deny the vibes. You get what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, you might be messing with somebody who would never meet your kid. Like, he would never meet my kid. He's a womanizer. He's disrespectful. He would never meet my kid. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you might meet a nice guy. Like he ain't nice, like weird nice. He like really know how to treat you.
The vibe.
And that might make you want him to meet your kid, because the meeting the kid thing is a serious step.
Yeah.
You don't want your kid to be like, okay, ma, who this? Uncle Rashad? Okay, ma, who this? Uncle Marco? Okay, ma, who this? Uncle Bernard? Okay.
Just keep meeting people.
All these uncles. He don't need all these uncles. You get what I'm saying? So when you know that it's time for somebody to meet your kid is when you can see yourself being with them.
Okay.
And take that step serious. Not like, I like them. No. When you can see yourself being with somebody, at that point, I think it should be my kid.
Like
because
longevity. Yeah,
because you gotta look at it like, why fall in love with somebody and be all about somebody, never met your kid, then you meet your kid, and he ain't feeling that vibe.
And they vibe is not right.
Yeah, so now it's like, yo, I don't really dig how, you know what I'm saying? Like, how when we together, the young boy be drawn, or, you know, she pay more attention. Like, it happens like that.
Yeah, it is.
Some people are selfish. Like, some people want all your attention. They don't have kids, so they don't understand that part of it. But, you know, it gets like that. So now, you already love him, and he ain't feeling the whole playing house thing. Right. Now you just lost him, and he's acting funny now. Now your heart going to be broke, or you're going to be sad because of somebody you love, this and third. So when you feel like y'all going to be together, that's when you say, listen, you know, I really like you. I would like for you to meet my kids. See how they react. You know, you ain't got to just meet them, like, ambush them. Like, yo, right. I know, listen, my son, you know, his dad not around. I feel like, you know, all kids do need a father figure, and I feel like you can be that. I'm not saying that you got to take care of him like you yours. You don't got to buy him anything, but you just throwing a football with him, or, you know, right. just showing them how a man treats a woman will mean everything to me. Would you like to meet my kid? See how they act. See, my thing is, right, people go watch movies, right? You know how you watch a movie, they got all them gushy ass lines. You be like, man, nobody really saying that in real life. Right. That needs to be said. Like that stuff needs to be said. I know it sounds gushy and it sounds like it's off a movie, but that's what really gets it. Like, that's what get the job done. So I would tell a chick, like, you know, I'm feeling how you just in that third, you know, I got a kid, and I like the way you carry yourself as a woman. Would you like to meet my child? You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So then she's like, yeah, I'll meet your child, and then you let them meet each other. You be like, look, boom, boom, boom. This boom, boom, boom. You know, this daddy friend, and then you see how she are with kids. And if they great with kids, that's just like, all right, we getting married now. This is the motherfucker for me. Because when somebody want to love and take care of your kids like they're yours, that's when you know that shit genuinely real.
That just gave me I just thought about something. So when you said it's like no time frame, do you feel like people that have kids should do it in a certain way? Because you know how people put time frames on it, like, oh, I've been dating this person for this long. Some people don't do that, but in reality, people think it's better if they do it in like a certain time frame. Do you think that you can bring somebody around your kid and don't, like you said, this is my friend, it ain't like y'all making it seem like y'all together, or it's nothing mushy? Do you feel like that should go on a little bit more when dating, so people can see like if the vibe is there, like just like maybe to a park or something for kids? It doesn't matter, just to see what their vibe is, because you don't have to let somebody know exactly who a person is. I mean, yeah, I mean,
like it's all about, my thing is, right, it's various ways to do it, right? Okay. Whichever makes you the most comfortable, because let's be real, you can't protect your kid, you can't protect your child from everything, right? You get what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you can't even protect your child for dry scalp. You get what I'm saying? I'm what?
Something to tell you.
What?
My niece came over, looking like Medusa, hair all over the place.
Wait, her mom or her dad brought her over like that?
Dad.
They sound
you know,
like
they don't care.
What happened though? So I heard was like.
So I didn't know what to do. I only had 12 in the house, so I had to do my research because I didn't want to put it in her hair, then hair all over my floor. Then I got to send it back looking crazy, even more crazy.
Wait, so you put 12 in her hair?
Yeah, I did my research first because I didn't know. But once I did my research, you know, it's plant based and everything. It worked out perfectly. Put the conditioner in, everything. Yeah.
I keep forgetting that. But wait, so basically, you can use that for everybody in the house.
The whole house.
I never knew that. I didn't know it was kid friendly. That's something they should be like, yo, it's kid friendly. Because a lot of people don't put adult products in kids' hair.
Exactly.
Because, wow.
So I learned something new over the weekend.
Wait, so after you washed the hair, like, did you do the hair or you just?
No, I styled it. Let the conditioner sit 20 minutes. Perfect.
Oh, all right, cool.
Send it back looking like something.
So like I was saying, like, you can't protect your kids from, you know, everything. So it's going to be times where you going to introduce them to somebody that you might felt as though was the one, and it don't work out. Right. That's okay. That's okay to make a mistake. It is okay. Stop trying to be perfect for your kids. Your kids don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be their mom, or they need you to be their dad. Right. Mom and dad don't come with a perfect tab. You get what I'm saying? So when you make exactly, like when you kids when you push them kids out, they don't give you no booklet. They be like, there you go. That's how you take care of them. Nope. You get what I'm saying? So all you could do is just go with your gut and go off the vibes and just go with, you know, with your heart, because that's all you can possibly do. Now, the reason why I say time frames are horrible, right? Right. What would your time frame be, for example?
I think I'm out of the time frame thing just based on like how life goes. Like you said, it's just like it's no perfect time to be like, oh, you can meet them this day or that day, because
no. But for example, like if you had to put a time frame,
I would say if I was rocking with somebody for like 3 to 4 months steady.
Okay,
steady.
Now 3 to 4 months steady. That's your time frame, right?
Yes.
You holding out on something magnificent for 4 months, 3 months, just because that's your time frame. Right. So you telling me you got this awesome dude, showed you nothing but, you know, love and respect, and this and the third, for 2 months straight. He's the one, you know, he know you got a kid, right? and you didn't say, I want you to meet my kid, none of this yet, right?
Right.
Now he can start feeling the type of way, like, well, dang, like,
I'm not good enough.
I'm not good
insecurity
enough.
set in.
She don't see me as this
Is
and the
it-
third. Yada, yada, yada. Because you got to understand that it's all about the type of dude you meet. You might meet a hood nigga don't never want to meet your kids. That's how I used to be. I don't meet your fucking kids. I'm trying to fuck you. You get what I'm saying? But there's some dudes that be like, I want all of you.
Right.
So why do I have to wait a certain amount of time to have all of you?
That's true.
I'm tired of getting 75% of you. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to put a time frame on it now. If you say that I put a time frame on it because you already introduced your kids to too many guys,
You had bad
that's
experience.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
But going into a situation, you have to just go with the flow because that's what you're going to respect more. Like if anything go wrong in your life, you got to respect the way you handled it.
Right.
And I wouldn't respect the way you handle it if you put a time frame on something and then this, that, and the third. That's like a girl saying, oh, when I meet a nigga, I ain't having sex for 90 days. You basically just gave him the blueprint on how to fuck you. Okay. He gonna play that shit cool for 90 days.
And still leave.
Because you made it easy. Now, if you said, no, ain't no time frame on it, I just fuck who I want to fuck and I
y'all
want to
just
be where I want to
vibing.
be. He don't know when he gonna get it or what he got to do. He just like, fuck it, we gonna go with the vibes. You know, it's all about the vibes.
It's all about the
That's
vibes.
how it should be. A person
Right.
shouldn't be looking forward to a time period to be like, all right, in 3 months I'm gonna meet a kid. 4 months we gonna move together.
Yeah.
6 months. Who the fuck live like
Because I
that?
feel like that makes it structured.
Yeah,
and
and
nobody
it's
wants
fake,
a
and it seems
it
fake.
don't seem like
It's like a
genuine.
TV schedule.
Yeah, it's not
like,
genuine.
okay, at 10:30, get ready for this. Like,
Yeah, it's
no.
not genuine.
Exactly. So,
But I think we need to teach people how you said, people had bad experiences. People live off of those bad experiences. It's so hard to get people out of that, and that's in general, especially with kids, because kids is hard. If you meet somebody and you think they're the one, and your kid do get attached and their dad is not around, vice versa, and somebody really do you dirty, that'll leave trauma to somebody.
yeah, I like to say this all the time. We all are walking mistakes. You are who you are
Right.
from a mistake or experience. So am I, right? Like,
Right.
when I first wanted a girlfriend, I was blind.
Oh, you was very blind.
You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm
Stevie Wonder.
older, I got qualities and I got shit that I wanted in a woman. You learn these as you make mistakes or you experience stuff. So it's okay for you to live in your experience because that's all you could go off of.
Right, but I think that's easier for men than women, because I feel like y'all are more like jump off the porch, whereas we
Right.
like peeking off the porch, making sure everything. So it's like that's hard.
But you can't live in a fence. You like
can't,
my thing
but-
is, right? You gonna make mistakes.
That's true.
And shit gonna happen to you. Stop thinking like you can just go through life and just nothing gonna happen to you. Something is gonna happen. And if something happened to you before, you more cautious the next time around. As you should be. You get what I'm saying? Because, all right, hear me out, right? If you got your heart broke by 5 different dudes in the span of 7 to 8 years.
Right.
By the time you meet the 6th guy, you know what you want, you know what you don't want.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It makes it easier for you to see through bullshit. It makes it easier for you to know exactly what to go for because you got experience. And when dudes say this type of stuff, they just want to fuck.
Right.
When dudes be 2, this and that, third, they just want to fuck. So now when you meet the next guy, you be like, damn, he ain't say that. He ain't do that. He might don't just want to fuck. Because you trained to see it because you experienced it. So experience is good.
Right.
What I'm not saying is, keep making the same mistake because, just because something happened the first time on me. No. It's okay for you to be cautious about making a certain decision or a certain mistake that you already been through. It's like, who want to make the same mistake twice?
I don't know nobody.
Yeah, so if she got her heart broke 5 times, she beating herself the fuck up. Like, I gotta find the right man, or I'm done. Then they start dyking. You know what I mean? Like, my whole thing is, right, I got an ex that's a dyke.
What?
And it's weird because now she fucking up my name. Because now, like, oh, Rich, I seen your ex. She down there gambling on Diamond Street. I'm like, what? You get what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck my ex that's gambling the whole time she a dyke now? So they look like, oh, Rich, you be fucking with dykes.
So you didn't even know.
I didn't know. She wasn't like that when I was messing with her.
Okay.
She must have, because I ain't gonna lie.
So what you do?
I did a dirtier than the floor mop. So I know, I ain't the reason though. She must have got dirty. She must have got done dirtier by the next 2 niggas. I ain't doing that bad for her to go dyking. That's different. You get what I'm saying? But that's what I mean though. It's like, from experience, you start beating yourself up. You're like, you know what? I'm just done with men. And then you're going to be a dyke, and then you're going to try to mess with girls that want to be a man. But, anyway, on topic. But, again, forget the time frame.
Okay.
It's not really important. Just go with the flow.
Go with the vibes.
It's all about the vibes because you can't deny the vibes. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it.
That's cool. I think that's something that we can,
Yeah,
teach
and
people
then
use it for ourselves.
on while we on kids, do you feel like it's okay for parents to use the child against their parent?
I feel like absolutely not, because I feel like it's not only that y'all are battling, the kid is in a tug of war.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you expect the kid to choose? Because that's what they'll wind up having to do, and that's not healthy. Like,
No.
that's not cool at all. I wouldn't even think about nothing like that.
I feel like a mom and a dad counts as one.
Yeah.
So it's nothing to choose from. Y'all are a team.
But that's how they do it nowadays.
Right.
It's like you got to choose most kids, dads is not around, so they always choose their mom. And then when the dad do want to be around, they're not even comfortable with them because the mom didn't talked on the phone. That nut ass nigga, he don't never get his kid. He dirty as shit. He don't pay child support. He only paying $15. It ain't that much. They go in.
And then they forget the fact that
the kid is right there. They don't give a fuck.
No, they forget the fact that, but they fucked them.
Child.
You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not a fan of people using their kids against their parent, because in reality, y'all on the same team. Yeah. Your job is to make that kid have the best life they could possibly have.
And that's
and
all.
You talking about his mom, the
Vice
mom
versa.
or the dad, it's not healthy.
It's not.
That's not the plan.
Nope.
That's not going to help the cause. The cause is to prepare him for life. You talking about his mom or you talking about his dad is not going to help the cause.
Cool.
But the thing is, that's going on a lot. These parents is putting
all
these dudes on child support who's actually in their kid's life. So my thing is, when it comes to these kids, right? Kids are not financially understand. Like kids don't understand the financial part of things. You know, kids want shoes, they want the shoes. They don't think about how my mom got to do this, how my dad got to do that, right? So that's not important to kids.
Right.
What kids do understand and they can feel and they can grasp to is love and attention,
right,
and being there. So your kid will remember you taking them to the park before they remember some shoes you bought them. Right. So the fact that women be so quick to go run down there and put dudes on child support, it is mind blowing to me. The kid don't even be, the kid don't even be old enough to to even make a sound yet. Like the baby be 3 weeks, dude on child support. How is that possible? He didn't even have a chance to be there. The kid 3 weeks, dad on child support.
Yeah. Now some guys do deserve it, because some guys do that. We ain't taking y'all off the market.
No.
But the guys that don't, I don't think that's okay, because I feel like it takes a part of them away, because it makes them feel like
I'm not doing that for my kid.
Yeah, you're not even giving me a chance, and then that's what caused conflict. And then once the conflict starts, that shit never ends to me. I feel like baby mama, baby father drama goes on forever, and don't let you get somebody that you dated. Ooh,
I feel like the drama comes from it still being loved.
Oh yeah, oh my God.
Because I'm be real, right?
Wow.
When I don't love somebody, they don't really get my attention. It's not there.
It's like they don't even exist to me.
Yeah, to me. So the fact that we going back and forth arguing and fighting, and
it's always something.
It's something there.
It's always something. My homegirl said that. Let me tell you. She said she still be fucking her baby father, but then they'll act like they hate each other. And I always tell her, are you sick? Because it's no way, like, you're always going to feel that way, because you don't really want to know with nobody. When you do get somebody, you fuck it up, and then you act like you don't want them. I said you got to figure out what you want, because the bullshit is just just enough is enough, because the only person that's suffering is your child. Because if you is fucking your baby father or baby mama, and you come into the house and the kid there, you're confusing that kid, because they thinking like my dad about to be around there, or my mom, he creeping out. Now it's confusing. Y'all got to stop confusing y'all kids. It's not cool.
But my thing is just be together. If y'all feel
just
like,
do it.
Because the thing is, the baby was brought into this world incorrectly. They was never stable to begin with. Like so you're not going to be stable in a relationship. Like stable. Like y'all both wanted the baby. Y'all got the plan. Baby gets here. Y'all break up, and then y'all unfunctional. It don't work like that. Yeah. If y'all was functional before the baby and y'all break up, y'all gonna be functional without the baby. But it's the relationships that's already fucked up. Yeah. And then the baby here, and then they breaking up, and then it was still fucked up. It didn't change. It always been fucked up. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But it's not okay for you to use the kid against somebody, because once you have a kid, you become vulnerable. You got a soft spot. You got a kid, nigga. I know how to hurt you, right? Women know that. Yeah. So I want all my ladies out there to think like this, right? You know how you use the system against that black man, put him on child support just to hurt him. Let's say somebody physically hurt your kid. How you feel about somebody physically hurting your kid? Yeah. You hurt. You ready to go to the school. You ready to fight. You ready to kill something. So how you think he feel when you tell him he can't see his kid, or he have to pay this amount of money for his kid that he already currently taken care of? He feel like he want to go up there and kill you or fuck you up. It's the same difference because that's your soft spot. You don't want nobody bothering your soft spot. When y'all go down there and put that man on child support for no reason, that's the clear no reason. It makes him want to do stuff that he never did before.
Yeah.
It's that simple. You don't have to do that. You get what I'm saying? But females, they do that. I feel like using the kid to get somebody is completely, irrelevant, and it shouldn't even be a thing. But
it do.
That's what the system want, though. They want broken homes, so they give you some food stamps, give you some little wick, little King Midas with the 2%, and then and shit like that. But
me personally, though, I do feel like women that really do it for no reason, they gotta get in touch with their emotions, because they be all over the place. That shit don't be cool. It be going
out sad.
It be going too far. I'm saying now let's clear it up for the women that is just doing it because they being spiteful, not the ones that really need the money. Because you need the money. But the ones that just don't, and they be like, you don't do something for them, or they find out you fucking somebody, and then they start.
So as you say no, they be like, oh yeah. So,
don't worry about it. Next thing you know, you getting papers in the mail. You be like, what the
hell fuck? Yeah, just how you know? Shit, who'd you put on child support?
I ain't put on child
support. That's how that shit come right in the mail. You be like, what the fuck? That shit say family court of boom boom boom. Just what the fuck? I never forget getting mine, man. I ain't gonna tell that story though. Cause
you be sick to your fucking stomach.
You be like, what the fuck happened? Like, well, I just had my kid yesterday.
We just was talking on the phone 24 hours ago. Mm-hmm. Fuck, you got the papers.
It becomes
shipped in 24 hours.
But they do that. They got the shit expedited. That's what they did.
Oh wow.
But the thing is, right, is when you tell them no. So they'd be like, oh yeah, so your son's birthday coming up, and I want to take him to the zoo and let the tiger put the motherfucking baby in his mouth and take his pictures.
You say, I'm doing my own party. I'm doing my own party. Oh, you doing what? Hold that thought.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
They want you to financially support their dumbass ideas. I'm not paying for you to take my fucking son to the zoo.
To get killed.
Right, to get fucking killed. But as soon as you say no, your son needs some new Jordans because the ones he got, he don't need no Jordans. He want the Paw Patrol light-ups for $39.99. He don't want new Jordans for $79.99.
Oh, you said no?
Okay. You say no? Say no more. No, it's okay because my son going to get him regardless. It don't even matter. I take care of my kid by myself. Keep your money, right? You be like, all right, well, cool. Well, you buy him what you buy him and I buy him what I buy him.
You think it's all cool.
You wake up one day, you go, oh, shit, let me go get the mail. See what's going on. Family court of. Fuck, I don't want a family. What are you talking about? I've been by myself. I ain't no family. You must come down and pay all that fucking money, nigga. What the fuck is this? What the? First you do is call them. Hello? Hey, yo, I know you ain't. What the fuck? I just got a paper in the mail saying that you trying to put me on child support.
Get cussed the fuck out.
Yes, the fuck I am, because you not doing what I think you should be doing. Well, what the fuck you think I should be doing? Paying for me to take him to the zoo. You know what, bitch? Put me on child support.
Niggas' favorite line is, go ahead, because you ain't going to get everything you need anyway, so you lose.
But you know what's crazy? I used to say the same thing, and that's true to a certain extent. It's not, when I was on child support, it was never the amount of money I had to pay,
right,
which was like $250 a week, some shit like that, right? It's the extra bullshit that come with child support. Like, you got to send them your pay stubs every month. Then you got a random appointment. You got to go down there. Okay. And if you don't got no job, they want you to go through the work program. And then if you don't make a payment, they want to suspend your license, suspend your travel.
It's extra
and
shit.
Then you can't, if they keep going, you get locked up. And then they just be in your life for no reason. That's the part I didn't like. I didn't like them being in my life. Like, y'all giving me appointments for dates that I'm out of town and shit like that. So it
makes sense.
It felt like probation.
Okay.
That's why I feel as though child support is a bad thing. If it was just strictly you had to pay a certain amount of money, you wouldn't really hear dudes really complaining about it too much. Right. It's that extra shit that come with it. But my thing is, right, I spent more money on that child than you getting through this check. Only difference is that's guaranteed, and that's what you want. Every week or every 2 weeks, I'm getting that amount of money. But I'm guaranteeing that my child's not going to want for nothing.
Right.
You guaranteeing the amount of money because you want to spend it on what you want to spend it on. I'm guaranteed that my child don't want for nothing. So you could get that $250, you can spend that on yourself. But I'm guaranteeing that she won't want for nothing. So if she ain't got no Pampers, she's going to get them.
Right.
And if she want these particular shoes, she's going to get them. So that's the difference. I'm guaranteeing that she's going to be all right. You want to guarantee the amount of money. And that's where I get lost at when females do that old weird crumb ass, bum ass shit.
But I feel like you're a different kind of dad. Do you think that makes niggas spiteful too? Because they always hit the, I'm not doing shit else. I'm not doing shit else.
That was me.
They be
again,
on some nothing.
We was just talking about how you got to experience shit.
Yeah.
And this was the first time I was on child support.
Okay.
I handled it like any normal,
typical nigga
who wasn't on child support handling. What? Oh, you taking me on child support, bitch? Okay, chief, that's what you want to do. That's all you get. You gonna take that little bit at first it was like 179. Go ahead, take that petty ass 180, bitch. Don't ask me for nothing. If she needs something, you better fucking buy it, bitch. And I'm only coming to get her on the weekend, so you gonna be spending money on her all fucking week. Listen, when I come get her, you better make sure she got Pampers and the outfits, because I'm not buying enough. I was that boy, and then you realize, like, man, all right, the fuck out of here. You want some of that shit. It's over with, bro. Just go ahead, chalk it, pay that little tab, and treat your kid the same.
So you do go through those. Yeah. Everybody goes through. In reality, with this, everybody goes through the same emotion. She's spiteful, and then she put the spitefulness on you. So everybody, it's just a cycle.
I was trying.
Emotions.
I was trying, like, bitch, you want to fuck my life up, make me unhappy? I'm beating your boyfriends the fuck up. I'm snapping on your folks. I'm doing all that because that's how I feel. Like, bitch, you got me fucked up. But then it was to the point where it was a long time where I was doing both. I was paying child support, and I was getting my daughter and still spending them like as if I wasn't on it, you know. But my question for you: you dated before, right? Like, you had a nigga, right? Because you weird and you nasty, but
mind your business. But go ahead.
But anyway, how would you handle if a nigga had a baby on you, like he cheated, fucked the bitch, and got her pregnant?
Pregnant?
No, pregnant.
Okay. Damn, that's hard. You know what's funny? I guess it depends on what stage of your life you're in, because I feel like everybody is pissed the fuck off and they say what they would do, like, when it's happening. Like, oh, I wouldn't fuck with that nigga, da-da-da. But if you love a motherfucker and the vibe there, man, you might be going to get Pampers. You might be going to get Pampers, baby bags, meeting the baby mom.
It's probably a lot of people. There's probably a lot of people like, shut the fuck up, Jazz. Yeah, what the fuck ever, bitch. I'm snapping, bitch. I'm gonna kill you.
But I'm not saying that. You're going to go through those emotions, because if you don't know, who wouldn't be mad? If you say you wouldn't be mad, that's just some bullshit.
All right, so let's say the baby come out and it look just like your nigga, like his whole face.
Well, that's his child. What do you mean his whole face?
But it's different when he look like him. You can have a baby and he don't really look like you. Like, Cole don't look like me.
But Cole look like your daughter.
It don't matter. He don't look like me.
Okay, so it looked just like him.
But I'm right.
That can't make you any more mad than a motherfucker having a baby on you. Yeah, it look like him. So now I'm 20% more mad.
No, but it do though, because let's say you have a baby by a nigga and you can't stay in his dad. When you look at him and he look like his dad, that shit make you think like.
But you just mad that a nigga having a baby by anybody else, and that's like me not having a baby and he gonna have a baby.
So what you telling me is, if a nigga have a baby on you, you gonna go through your little emotions, but then you might be able to come to the point where
I said if the vibes is there. I ain't say just
in this particular instinct,
the
fuck
vibe
them
is not there.
Fuck them vibes, bitch.
I gotta be real though, because I don't know. I just don't know. I really don't know.
That's a bad job, bro. It's like it's a permanent. What would you
do though?
Hear me out. That's a permanent stain. Like, you know how you cheat, you get over it. You probably never got run into the bitch, never see the bitch again. That's a permanent stain on your jacket. Like, nigga, you got a kid, that baby ain't going nowhere. That's bad. Like, ain't no come back from that. Every time it's just.
But wait, we didn't say if y'all was boyfriend, girlfriend, or married. I mean, you don't care?
I mean, marriage is worse, of course, because
it's worse. But you ain't just dip. You can dip, but that's a process. You can get separated, but
no, that's bad. I feel like having a baby on somebody, that's equivalent to you burning me. Like, you burnt me.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, I'm talking about the permanent burn, like, because it's a permanent gate. It's a permanent kid.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I still feel.
I gotta go.
But you the go bull.
I'm not the go bull.
You know, you are the go bull. Somebody do one thing.
I'm definitely GoPro, but what I'm saying is,
you leave for anything.
That's how you gotta be. You gotta be willing. Like, my whole thing is, right, you know how before you jump rope, you be like this? That's me.
You in and out.
I'm ready to go at any motherfucking second, because I feel like, don't play with me too much.
No, I get that.
Now, if a person, hear me out, this is some real shit. A lot of these females are not going to like what I'm about to say, but I got to say what I got to say.
Go ahead.
If a nigga have a baby on you, the level of respect he have for you, it doesn't exist. You had a baby, you fucked the bitch raw. Not only that, you nutted in her.
My God.
You can't give a fuck about me. You get what I'm saying? It's like the most ultimate betrayal a person can do to you, other than burning you. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you did. Wait, what? Cheating is one thing. Like, can I fight the bitch? Whatever. You can't even fight the bitch. The bitch pregnant.
But people think that is equivalent to cheating too, because motherfuckers don't come back from that neither.
What?
Like cheating. Like, girls would probably feel like that's the same. Like, baby cheating, bitches still be losing their mind.
Yeah, but
I get the baby. I get the baby.
Baby, that shit different. That's a bad joint. Like, I just feel like you out of pocket. Like, nigga,
how would you feel?
I'm strapping that bitch up. Like, bitch, no, I'm not having no kid. That's bad. Then you think about it like this. It's the side bitch. You don't even really want her. She corny as shit. Not like, I'm just saying, like you don't really want her anyway. You just wanted to fuck because she got a fat ass or whatever. So she was corny. You get a baby by her. Not only do your girl or whatever got to go through that, you sick. Y'all both just...
Everybody throwing up.
Y'all both COVID-19. Like, y'all both just sick.
It's a triple threat. Everybody throwing up.
Everybody throwing up. Big baby come out throwing up. That's bad, man. So if you out there cheating, man, the least you could do is pack it up. Because my whole thing is, once she see that you had a baby on and she know you out there fucking raw behind her back, she got to go get tested immediately.
Yeah, that's true.
She got to go get the COVID test and then get the pregnancy test and then get the motherfucking HIV test.
And you know it ain't just her he dumping it, because if he that comfortable,
right? He
and all.
Either he love her like that was his nice little side bitch he really wanted to be with, or he fucked up. But either way, that's bad, that's you know. True. But you know, a lot of dudes, they say lose cool points for that third. I look at it like it's still cheating in my book.
It's like cheating for sure.
That's what come with sex. So if you cheating, which involves sex, that's something that come with it. Because you can have a condom on sugar pie, whatever. It don't matter. A baby being made or an STD being caught is all under the same umbrella as having sex. So if you cheating, all that shit on the table. It's not like, well, he cheating, but he ain't burning, he ain't got no kids. No, that shit on the table. It's a possibility that can happen.
Anything can happen.
I'm just saying, man. Like, people be out this joint, man. All I'm saying is that protect your energy, and you gotta and you gotta protect your hygiene. Because a lot of y'all bitches who be main bitches, y'all be dirty for work.
Wow, what you mean dirty?
Bitches hair be all dandruff. You go to smack her back, her fucking hair dandruff fly out, look like
all in your eyes.
Yeah, dandruff fly all in your eyes. Should be so dandruffly. Should be on your shoulder and all that. You like, yeah, like you be trying to give her a hug, dandruffly shit all coming on the shoulder. You know what the fuck? You can know when a bitch don't use 12-12 immediately. Like if you chilling with a chick, right? And you see them little flakies, like. You see it better if she got on the black shirt.
Like, the black shirt tell it all.
You're like, oh, that dandruff. Like, girl, like, I know you ain't using 12-12. She probably use her head and shoulder, because that's all the dandruff is going from your head to your shoulder.
Man, she put her hair in a ponytail. Y'all about to go out. All you see is fucking white shit everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
too much.
All my fellas out there, man, make sure your girl washing her hair with the 12-12. And if she washing her hair and she can't get an appointment quick enough, go down to the Lady Pretty Boutique and tell her to get her hair done there. You get what I'm saying? Don't forget, though, THT. 12. That's the discount code for all of the 12 products. The conditioner, what it's called, concealer or no? That's something.
No, that's conditioner, the shampoo, edges. You know, got the edge oil.
Edge oil, and they got the little band, right? The little band you put on.
Yep, and we got the mist.
Come on, man.
So when you blow drying,
when you
blow drying your hair,
20% off. That's a lot of percent off.
That's a lot.
Like if something costs a bean, it's 80 now.
Look,
you should have did that, man.
I got all my homegirls on it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how we feel. So that's what session 103 was all about when kids involved, and that's the end of this session.